Hey everybody, welcome back to Eye, the place we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name's Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
And tonight is Disney Trivia Night. Tonight's theme is...
something about a World Showcase.
The World Showcase Adventures, the many iterations of it, whether you play them or not. We're going to be learning about them tonight.
I don't even know what it is.
The World Showcase Adventures are an interactive game that you can play while touring the World Showcase. If eating around the world, shopping around the world, burning up around the world because it's 9,000 degrees no matter what time of the year it is in
Quite
Florida.
literally.
That can be, you choose your adventure of the World Showcase, a true adventure that they provide to you, or the burning up, the eating, shopping, whatever you want to do.
Speaking of burning up, I think our lights are really bright right now.
Oh, Jessica says that they're bright, so I've got to
It's
reach
like-
over here and adjust them. Hang on.
I think it's gotten brighter since you adjusted it.
Well, no, what Jessica forgets is that the screen that we're looking on here, the resolution is different, so it always
No,
looks,
I was just saying it's like burning my eyes to even look that way.
well, it's just gonna have to be for right now because that's about all I can do with it at the moment.
You just
Anyway,
fixed it.
well, I did a little bit. If you are here hanging out with us, please let us know that you are here with a hello or however you'd like to greet us in the comment section right now, whether you're watching here on YouTube or on Twitter or on Facebook, however you're getting here. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We'll get started with Trivia Night in just a little bit. What's on your mind, Jessica? What's going on with you?
So we saw Lightyear.
We saw
last
Lightyear.
weekend?
Yes, we did. And
We
we've
haven't talked about that.
done a review of that.
Is it up?
It is up.
There's a review.
There's a review, so you can check out our
see
thoughts.
that. So curious to see if anybody else has seen Lightyear.
It's I think it's something that they could have done better with, but I didn't hate it. I think there's also some room maybe to expand on that particular story they did.
I think I should probably keep my opinions to myself because I don't think they're super popular. So
Jessica was not the biggest fan of
I've never
Lightyear,
seen it all.
but it was better and you said this,
Then
than
A Wrinkle in Time.
A Wrinkle in Time.
Nothing.
and-
Nothing will ever be as bad as that. Like
And Captain
honestly,
Marvel.
I hate A Wrinkle in Time so much that part of me kind of wants to go back and watch it to see if the second time around I hate it that much.
Yeah, it might be a good thing just to give it another go, just to see what's
We've
going
thrown
on.
a lot of hate at that movie.
Well, it's the thing is, like, it already been done once. So if you're going to do it again, you better do justice to us. We're talking about Wrinkle in Time if that context wasn't there. And then you bring in this all-star cast and
they
nothing
tank.
gets done.
Yeah.
And, I even as much as Jessica did not like Lightyear, it is nowhere near the level of
No. There are a lot of great things about
Yes.
Lightyear.
It's just not something that you connected with.
Right. And that's nothing about the movie. It's not the movie's fault. It's not the actor's fault. It's not the animator's fault. Like,
Right.
I said that word weird. Animators fault. Like, none of that. It was just a personal preference.
Daniels, he's made his name long now. The Norwegian guy.
Oh, I love that.
Wasn't the biggest fan either, but there are moments I enjoyed. Yeah, definitely.
exactly.
Some good moments there.
And I think we can
yeah.
appreciate what it is. I just was going into it hoping for more.
Yes, it was some high moments in there. And I think if they go back and do maybe a prequel to it and maybe a sequel,
I
make
won't
a
watch
trilogy.
that.
Well,
No.
you will for the channel.
No, I
But-
won't.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
If they do that, I think it may make this particular story more well-rounded altogether. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah,
Other
right.
news, the Disney Wish is now inbound, or what do you call it? In dock or at dock?
It's in the ocean?
No. It's not started. It's sailings yet. In fact, they were supposed to do some test sailings, and it kind of hasn't happened because there's been some things going wrong. I think it's their most technologically advanced ship, so you can imagine the level of.
It's kind of like Rise of the Resistance. Like,
Yeah.
so much technological stuff that it always
Yes.
breaks down.
Matthew, go see Lightyear. That's my biggest thing for folks. Don't just take anybody's opinion.
Save your money.
No.
Don't go see
no.
it. Wait till it comes out on Disney Plus. It is not something you need to see in theaters. Either way,
I disagree.
whether you like it or not, it's not going to be made better by being in theaters. I feel like we should still go see Maverick in theaters,
That's
perhaps
we-
this weekend.
maybe so. We'll see. Let's be honest. This is the closest thing we'll get to a Phineas and Ferb trivia night. Well, that is kind of true.
Wait, this has to do with Phineas and Ferb?
kind of does, but I'm not going to say anything else because.
I didn't know that. I don't know anything about this.
But yes, you are correct. There's one thing that you will never have on this channel is anything directly related to Phineas and Ferb. But
I don't know why.
this is I don't like Phineas and Ferb.
I don't like Lightyear, and you're saying I've got to go see a trilogy worth of it.
Shelby and Austin are going to wait for it to come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Currently
that's a
in dock.
better plan.
There we go. Everybody's I'm with Jessica on the Maverick thing. Well, maybe we'll have to do that.
Thank you. Maybe this weekend.
Anyway, let us get started tonight. I think we've got most of our cast assembled here. So we'll go ahead and go through our normal routine of sharing with you how Trivia Night works, just in case you have never played before. But I'm pretty sure most of you have. As we've addressed, this is about the World Showcase Adventures. There are several versions of it, current, past, future, that we will be discussing tonight. And this is round 11 of our season 2 for this year, and we'll have one more next week, round 12, to finish out the season. These are the rules for Trivia Night, how you can participate. We've got 10 questions. First 10 are the pre-announced theme. The second 10 are the random Disney trivia. It's going to be a timer of 40 seconds for one answer attempt. Be strategic with when you answer. And keep these things in mind for the best possible Trivia Night experience that you can have in terms of delays with the internet and all kinds of stuff. Just some things that we run into all the time for you to keep in mind. And let's take a look at the leaderboard. And who got that game winner point last time? Miss Pamela did, bringing her up a little bit closer to Allie Rose, Avery, and of course, our leader, Matthew. Matthew might have this thing secured after this week if certain people, Avery or even Allie Rose, can put her in striking distance. If that happens, we'll see what happens. We might have a little bit of an interesting match there. There's the rest of the Trivia Night leaderboard, so you guys can see where you fall on that. That's everybody that's played at least 2, I think. We've had several people kind of do one and done, so they usually only count them if they do 2 nights in a row. If you want to be on that leaderboard, there's how you do it. 3 possible points, 1 for participating, 1 for getting at least 1 correct answer, and 1 for being the game winner. And below is how the game winner is decided. We'll let you know that at the start of the next Trivia Night. That is how it's played. Let's guess now. Get your typing fingers ready. How many questions is Miss Jessica going to get right tonight?
I'm going with the goose egg.
I'm going to go with 1 for Jessica tonight. That's what I think on you. Let's see. Avery says 6. He has faith in you.
Pandering.
Yeah, that's not pandering. It's just he has faith in you is all it is. See, he
knows I'm the keeper of the bonus points.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point right there.
Oh wow, it's both Pamela and Avery's birthday on Saturday.
What the heck is going on? Happy early birthday, Avery and Pamela. Thanks for sharing that, guys. Awesome. I hope you guys have some exciting things planned for yourself. Maybe you can go to Disney. That'd be fun.
Or watch a good Disney movie.
Because guess what? I was at Disney on my birthday, which is right here on the Guardians of the Galaxy shirt. We just did a haul video last week. If y'all haven't watched that, obviously this is in there. Go back and look at all that stuff because it's just awesome.
Are you ever going to let me wash that shirt?
No.
Or is that like not allowed to be washed shirt?
You can wash it once it gets dirty, but you cannot dry it because it's like almost form-fitting right in it. But I'm just saying, wash. I'm very scared to let you even wash it because it's almost like the perfect everything, like all this stuff shrinks up over time. So Daniel loves the shirt. Well, there you go, buddy. So you can just look at it a little bit more. I love this shirt so much. Opening a ride on Kyle's birthday. They totally planned it just for you. And Obi-Wan Kenobi. We didn't even talk about that. Okay, we can't go too far. By the way, mind blown by Obi-Wan Kenobi's ending. Best way to do that. That was just awesome. All right, let's get this thing started. Our World Showcase Adventure themed Trivia Night. Here we go with question 1.
What is the theme of the latest World Showcase Adventure that has yet to debut? What is the theme of the latest World Showcase Adventure that has yet to debut?
So they all have a theme. There might have been a hint in the image. If you paid attention, you might have seen that. Everybody, this might be your first knock it out of the park one. That's tough. That is not it.
So listen, I'm going to get all 20 wrong tonight. So you might as well just do yourself a favor and not comment every time.
That's the fun of it, though.
No, it's not fun for me.
It's not fun for me. Time. The correct answer is DuckTales. Woo! As Daniel just said.
I hate you.
8. Matthew.
Wait, are you listing people that got it right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we'll start at the bottom then.
Daniel. 8. Matthew. Avery. Pamela, Allie Rose. Very, very nice. Very nice. Oh, quick question up there. Kyle, did you hear about the rumored thing to Space Mountain? If they touch my Space Mountain, I will riot. Don't you touch my Space Mountain. You can do it to the other Space Mountains, but not my Space Mountain.
The sad thing is, I read that as Splash Mountain and didn't even think about
No, that's already a done deal.
Right. That sounds like, wait a minute.
But
Space Mountain?
Don't you dare touch my Space Mountain. I
Is
don't
something
care.
really rumored?
There was a rumor they were going to turn it into a Buzz Lightyear thing, and I'm
Are
like,
you serious?
do not. I love
There's
Buzz.
too much Buzz.
But
No.
do not touch the original.
No, we already have Toy Story Mania and that Ranger thing.
They can
with the
do
shooting
it.
guns.
They can do it to the Disneyland version, but and frankly, it kind of almost fits that better anyway. So, because theirs is a little bit different. Anyway, question. I have no opinions about that.
What were names of the special items given to guests to help complete Agent P's World Showcase Adventure?
That is your Phineas and Ferb version of it. Agent P.
What were names of the special items given to guests to help complete Agent P's World Showcase Adventure?
Yes, this is the only time that you're going to see me referencing them whatsoever. A few times in this.
Avery said the rumor is for Disneyland Space Mountain, not
and
Walt
that's
Disney
what I
World.
thought. But don't anybody dare touch my Space Mountain. No. You do not mess up the best ride ever. This is the second best ride ever. And I'm going to stand firm
that's
on
my
that.
favorite ride.
I'm standing firm on that. Whoops. There we go. Time, the correct answer. He chose to write the entire thing out. I would have just accepted phone, the field operative notification equipment, or phone for short, because they're basically just like little phones. So you get it. Ha, 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 ha. Good job, Avery. I was wondering if anybody was going to get that one. All right.
Just count on Avery.
Question 3.
How many villains did you see in the Kim Possible World Showcase Adventure?
When you say "see" is quotation marks, they're obviously not there, but do you, in the adventure, do you? I'll go back and look at this one.
How many villains did you see in the Kim Possible World Showcase Adventure?
Stuff. A little bit low. A little bit low on your end. Ow, ow, ow. A little bit low on your end.
So is your IQ?
I do wish that I had done, as a huge Kim Possible fan, I wish I had done this version of it before they took it away, because I love the villains from Kim Possible. Dr. Draken, Shigo, Duff Killigan, Monkey Fist.
What is even happening? Can you go
The
to the
BBs.
comments, please?
So many good ones. Time, the correct answer. Let me make sure I don't see anybody that has it on here. Let's see. I have 7. I have 7 listed as that. If anybody can, because everybody seems pretty convinced that it is 5.
Or they all just copy each other,
Which
is usually what happens.
I have 7 listed from an official site. Now there is, I will say, the Kim Possible version changed at least once, so that may be where the discrepancy comes from. But 7 is the answer that I have. So even if it's wrong, we'll just throw that answer out because nobody got it. Question. What is it? 4.
From which country could you receive an Agent P coin while playing the World Showcase Adventure? From which country could you receive an Agent P coin while playing the World Showcase Adventure?
You don't know how close you are. You are close in location and culturally. Which does that hint you where to go then? Culturally? Let me see your. I might give you a half a point if you get it on this guess. Might. Very good. You get half a point. Give yourself half a point. The points don't matter for you.
What I can do with that?
And time. The correct answer is Peru Français. I know that's you speaking French. Whatever. I'm from Alabama. We can hardly speak. We got France with Pamela, Allie Rose, Matthew, Avery. And that's it. Very good. France was the correct answer. All right. Question 5.
Where did the Kim Possible World Showcase Adventure end, which is inaccessible to the general public now?
It's no longer a place that you can go if you are a general public person. There's a reason for that.
Where did the Kim Possible World Showcase Adventure end, which is inaccessible to the general public now?
No, we went into Club Cool on our last trip.
It's completely different. It's not the same Club Cool.
Oh, I see. You meant the old Club Cool. Okay.
Which is inaccessible.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't exist. But this is
yes, that's right.
But this place exists still. It's just not.
Hell, I don't even know what this thing is. Stop judging me.
I'm not. There's no judging going on here. Question. That's the end of the timer there. The only one to get it was Avery. The upstairs of Imageworks, which is the Imagination Pavilion. So at the top, there used to be this play area as part of, you know, the whole thing down there where you got the little things you can make characters and stuff at the end of the Figment ride. There was the rainbow tunnel up there. That used to be where you could go hang out. Now it is a DVC lounge. So our only DVC members. So it's not open to the general public. You have to pay money, lots of it, to be up there. I heard it's great though, because it's like obviously air conditioned, a great view.
Duh, it's air conditioned.
Duh. All right, question 6.
Which version of the World Showcase Adventure is the first to be integrated with the Play Disney Parks app?
Don't look, I got to check myself on this one. Make sure I wrote the right one down. Yep, got it.
Which version of the World Showcase Adventure is the first to be integrated with the Play Disney Parks app?
So usually I have all of these in my head, like memorized, but sometimes I forget. Maybe we'll try that one out.
I honestly don't even understand the question, so.
Which version? There's been a couple versions. Might even be a hint in the image right there. Oh, Jessica.
4 questions till the randoms.
Are you banking on the randoms?
I mean, honestly, I've already beat what I thought. I thought I was going to get 0 points.
You got a half a point?
Yeah.
I feel like I gave you a pity point. Time. The correct answer, it was up here actually. The only one to get it on time was Agent P, or the Phineas and Ferb one.
So who got it?
Allie Rhodes is the only one that got it on time.
So
Everybody
you're not
else,
counting everybody that came in at the exact same time or not?
it wasn't, but Jessica.
Pamela, Daniel.
Been overruled in 8.
And 8.
Very good. It was not. It was a little bit after, but Jessica's over here being nice. All right, question 7, because you didn't try that one, or is that right?
Question 7. What was the name of the Imagineering project that resulted in the World Showcase Adventures? What was the name of the Imagineering project that resulted in the World Showcase Adventures?
It's a lot of different names for a lot of different projects, but what are you going to try? I just want to see what you come up with. Half the fun is just seeing what you come up with sometimes. I like to see how people's minds work, because they have the benefit of the Googles. You know. Time. Let's see. Did anybody get it? The Living Character Initiative. Of course, Avery got that obscure bit of trivia. That is what it was called. There you go. Just like the Florida project was Walt Disney World. So they all have a name when they start off with. And then it's like a working title for a film. You know, they always have what they call it before they officially announce it, or they officially, I don't know why I put that up there. Officially.
What you meant to put up there is Jessica's the best.
Jessica is the best? Right there? Of course she's the best. That's why I married her.
You are.
She's not the best at trivia, but she's just the best in general. Well, I just gave you a compliment.
You never tell me I'm the best, so that's nice for you to say.
I do tell her she's the best all the time. Yes, I do. Question 8.
In what year was Agent P's World Showcase Adventure announced to be transitioning to a new theme?
When was the announcement made? A little bit far off there. There's things going on behind the screen here.
What year was Agent P's World Showcase Adventure announced to be transitioning to a new theme? I'm ready for Clinton Autumn to be back so that she can make fun of your typing issues and it's not just.
Was that a bad one? Was there a
bad?
bad?
Spelled transitioning with like 18 million N's. See, look.
Everybody gets one.
1, 2.
Everybody gets one. Time. The correct answer. 2000 and woo. That was the last 19. The only one that got it was Mr. Avery. Mr. Avery. So obviously it's Agent P then DuckTales, but DuckTales technically hasn't arrived yet because pandemic shut that down. That's tough, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we haven't seen it because we were on vacation.
Chip and Dale's Rescue.
Yes,
I know. I know.
How did you know that that's where I was going with that?
Because
you know me well.
I was about to say we've been married for 10 plus years now, and so it's
a long time.
Anyway. Question 9.
Yeah. What were the names of the special items given to guests to help complete the Kim Possible World Showcase Adventure?
A similar question. What are they called in that version?
What were the names of the special items given to guests to help complete the Kim Possible World Showcase Adventure? I don't even actually understand the question. So.
What were they called would probably be clarified. So this last time I asked in that version, what were they called? They were called phones. F-O.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So what would they be called for the Kim Possible version?
No. I've never seen Kim Possible.
But you've heard people talk about these things before.
No,
yes,
I haven't.
Have.
No.
Oh, this hurts my heart so bad. Hurts my heart. Time. The correct... Struggling over here. The correct answer was communicators, however you'd like to spell it.
What?
Yeah, you've never heard someone call it a communicator.
Autumn got here just in time to answer her Kim Possible question.
But she didn't get it on time though. She was behind the timer. Matthew, Daniel, Pamela, Avery, Allie Rose. Very nice. The communicators, as they were called. Do. You remember that?
Yes, I hate that. And I hate when you go to Disney World and everybody's phone is that freaking ringtone.
Why is that a bad thing?
It is like nails on a chalkboard.
What?
Or like,
hey, how about this? What do you like?
Cats and like 2 people.
Am I one of them?
Depends on the day.
Am I one of them today?
Ish.
You
gave me a half point, so that puts you pretty.
I was about to say, and I called you great.
It felt sarcastic.
It was not. All right, question 9.
10.
Oh, we already did that one. Sorry. Question 10.
What was the original sponsor for Agent P's World Showcase Adventure? Oh, sorry. Who was the original sponsor for Agent P's World Showcase Adventure?
I was about to say, don't be putting typos in there that aren't in there. Think about it. Don't think too hard. Unless you looked at my answers.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so close.
Are you serious?
You are so close,
Can I get a half point again?
No. What's the original sponsor for Agent P's World Showcase Adventure? So close. Like you put so much context with that. That is good. You just are off.
Pamela gets my bonus point for agreeing with me that sound is annoying.
No,
Thank
Pamela,
you.
don't pander.
No, it's a fact. That sound is
correct. Answer is Verizon.
No!
Autumn, very nice. And then Avery, yes.
You didn't sound very...
Well, I thought he was up there, and I was like, I had to scroll up to get to him.
Damn it.
It's even our provider. It's not brought to you by Verizon.
Daniel asked, what's worse, that ringtone or Figment? Oh, I'm going to have to go with Figment.
I was about to say.
Honestly. God.
Do. I'm going to change my ringtone to that now.
Kyle.
I'm going to do it.
I will change my ringtone to the Aristocats theme song.
Okay, and?
Oh, I thought that would get on your nerves.
The Aristocats.
Okay, I'll change it to cats just crying all the time.
That would annoy you.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would. All right, that's the end of the themed ones tonight.
Hallelujah.
Question 11.
Now here's time. On which branch of the U.S. military did Roy O. Disney serve?
There's only so many, so you can take a guess.
I'm gonna get this right.
Only so many, though.
On which branch of the U.S. military did Roy O. Disney serve?
You know who Roy Disney is.
Yes.
Who's Roy Disney?
The brother
Of?
Walt.
Okay. You kept giving me like the least context-driven answers ever. The brother.
He obviously was somebody's brother.
I just want to make sure.
I mean, unless you're an only child.
Because you know he is responsible for Disney World.
I know, Kyle.
We don't have Disney World without Roy.
I think I got this right.
You did.
I got it right.
Time. The correct answer. Navy. Go Navy, beat Army.
Go Army, beat Navy.
Excuse me, I had that backwards. We got Daniel, Pamela, Matthew, Shelby and Austin.
Daniel, Pamela, Matthew,
Shelby, Austin.
Okay.
Allie Rose.
Okay.
Avery, Autumn. That's it. Good job. I think everybody got it.
And me.
It's kind of been everybody. Question 12. There we go.
In what Disney film is there a character known as King Fergus?
You should know this one. You know this one. I know you should know this one because of recent events. But it's not a hint. I'm just.
In what Disney film is there a character known as King Fergus?
Not quite.
No idea.
King Fergus.
Oh yeah, I knew that. That sucks.
You watched that recently.
Remember, I only made it 10 minutes in.
It's every movie for you, though. Every show, every movie. Just 10 minutes. That's it. Unless I'm there pinching her arm the entire time. All right. Brave is the correct answer. Yes, Avery. Technically, it's Pixar, but Pixar is Disney. Pamela, Daniel, Benjamin Reynolds. Good to see you. Mr. Matthews. Allie Rose. Autumn with the exuberant Brave. And Avery. There you go. Brave. I got the song for Merida in my head. Touch the winds and skies. What are we on? Question 13. Chase the wind and touch the sky. There we go.
Which classic Disney character stars in the short Clown of the Jungle?
Yep, that's a misspell.
Jungle. Which classic Disney character stars in the short Clown of the
Jungle, folks? I didn't start the timer because you had me laughing about that. We'll do it maybe like 20, 15 seconds, something like that. Who stars in that? I knew a lot of you were going to go a certain way with that one. Well, not a lot. At least some people were going to go that way instead of that. And time. The correct answer, Donald Duck.
Got that one right too.
You just guessed it because it was mine.
Yep.
I didn't choose it because of that.
Sure.
No, I promise I did.
Sure.
I was actually hoping it was not going to be another Donald Duck question.
Sure.
So we got Pamela, Benjamin, Daniel, Matthew, Autumn, Avery, Allie Rose. There you go. Well, we got one goofy answer. See, that's where I thought people would go, is because the Clown of the Jungle thing.
That's fair.
Question 14. Yeah.
Sorry. Who is the villain for the Rescuers?
I forgot. I knew her name. Well, there's your hint. It's she. Her name, but like I wouldn't have been able to recall this if I had just had the question come up. But as soon as I saw it, looking it up, like, oh yeah, that's her.
Who was the villain for the Rescuers?
So there's your hint.
Just another movie that I've never seen that I am now adding.
I will be honest with you. I again, this is Jessica's answer. Always, I've never seen it. Mine's I've seen bits and pieces.
Oh no, Rescuers is number 3 on my list.
You've seen the Rescuers Down Under, right?
Yes,
we got to watch those back to back. You know, again. I feel like you can't like skip things. You got to watch them together.
You know
Time. The correct answer was Madam Medusa.
Wow.
Matthew, Pamela, Benjamin, Autumn. We'll count Daniel. He said Medusa. Left out that, but we'll count it. Avery. Allie Rose said Medusa as well. But Madame Medusa is her full name. Well, probably not her full name. It's her title, I guess. Question 15.
What Disney hotel/resort was featured on the Great Hotels series with Samantha Brown?
Anybody else remember this series? It was amazing. I got sucked into this series, even outside the Disney stuff, and just like love. It came on in between my break, in between classes in college. I was like, I love this.
You're so weird.
The Disney hotel/resort was featured on the Great Hotel series with Samantha Brown. So,
At least I guessed a relevant answer.
you did guess. I would hope you would guess a relevant answer on that one. Start that again.
You've met me, right? Some of my answers are not very relevant.
I will give you this much credit. You tend to give, most of the time, relevant answers.
Thank you.
Most of the time. The correct answer is the Grand Floridian.
Stupid.
Because, of course, it's the flagship, resort. I'm sorry, what? Autumn, Matthew.
Wow, Avery typed exactly what you said.
What did he say? Oh. Avery, Shelby, and Austin. Did you get everybody?
Yeah, I got
Shelby, Austin, Avery, Algos, Matthew, Autumn.
Yeah, I got everybody.
Grand Floridian. In all its poshness.
We're so posh.
I love it, actually, though. I go sit in that lobby all the time and just
that
enjoy
Christmas.
It's
That
very pretty.
gingerbread house.
Very pretty. They just released today images and video. Well, Disney didn't, but all the bloggers put up of the new suites they just redid.
No.
They're just as fancy as ever.
Like the Mary Poppins theme.
It's very fitting for that.
Yep.
Question 16.
Which classic rock star has a lot of his or her songs featured in Lilo and Stitch?
I hope you know this one,
I've never seen this movie. So
but I think you've heard me talk about it and sing this enough to know.
I'm going to go with no. Which classic rock star has a lot of his or her songs featured in Lilo and Stitch? Oh.
It's tough. I wouldn't call him classic, what you wrote. I would call that,
Listen, I don't know.
I'd call that pre-modern.
Also, I just love that Avery's talking about Full House.
I figured that when we put that question up that somebody would start talking about what sitcoms the Grand Floridian appeared in. Elvis is the correct answer. Or Mr. Presley. So Shelby and Austin, good job. Dee's in the house, but you didn't get it. You just got there a little bit late. But good to have you here. Shelby and Austin. Daniel with the full name.
Of course.
Pamela. Matthew. Avery. Allie Rose. And then Autumn with the emphatic Elvis. All caps. All right, let's keep moving. Question 17.
What section of the Art of Animation Resort debuted with its second phase of opening? Which section of the Art of Animation Resort debuted with its second phase of opening?
Take a second guess. There's only so many sections. That's tough. I was going to give you another half a point, but no.
I'm just really tired. I'm tired of being so bad at trivia. But I'm not going to do anything to change it to be better.
I was about to say, so don't complain if you're not, just like we were talking about today with a certain situation,
I
right?
did watch Peter Pan, and you have yet to ask a Peter Pan question since I watched that.
Someday from Neverland, it'll be a question.
I've already forgotten.
Cars is the correct answer. Pamela was the last one to get it on time. We got Pamela, Allie Rose, Autumn, Avery. Great job, everybody. Cars Land, or the Cars section. So you got Lion King, Cars, Nemo, and then Little Mermaid, which is basically just staying at one of the All-Stars or Pop Century. Same style, as opposed to the other ones are suites on the inside. You don't remember that?
That's a lot of information.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's what's unique about Art of Animation is
Yeah.
you have to go inside, just like you would at a nicer hotel to get to your room. But the Pop Century
You're
is on the
right.
outside.
I forgot about that.
So the Little Mermaid section was added, but it's the same style as like Pop Century and stuff like that.
You're all right. It's a hotel versus a motel.
I would call that a motel.
Motels have doors on the outside.
That's
Hotels have doors on the
I
inside.
understood it differently, or I just called it a resort versus a motel. What question are we on?
18. What does the P in James P. Sullivan stand for?
What does the P in James P. Sullivan stand for? Why would you guess that? That is just you would think it's going to be a more common P name than that.
That's pretty common.
Preston.
Okay.
Preston is not a common P
Yes,
name.
it
No,
is. Okay, is this right?
Percy.
Is this right?
Yes.
Okay, so I get another half.
No, I did not give you that.
I don't care what you said. I'm giving myself that. I own the pen.
I also own a pen. I can scratch it out.
You own a black pen. This is pink.
Oh, excuse me. It has to be a pink pen. Time. Patrick is the correct answer. Pamela, Daniel, Shelby Austin, Matthew, Avery, Allie Rose, Alton. Are you good? Okay. Just making sure.
Question 19.
Question 19.
Wait, go back. Go back. Go back. No.
Thinking. Give it a second.
Look what Autumn said.
So you had a student, but that's
She probably had 20 students last year, 24, whatever.
but that's what I'm saying.
So
It's like,
one out of those 20 kids. That is
if somebody asks you the question, name a name that starts with a P. Nobody is going to think of Preston first, except for Jessica. Everyone's going to think of Patrick. Percy is going to be a more likely option.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Nobody.
Philip. Yes.
Okay, Philip is good. But Preston was a perfectly acceptable.
Patsy.
James Preston Sullivan sounds fine. I'm a Shelby Austin. What was something that sounded good together?
Question.
What year did the Disneyland version of the Main Street Electrical Parade debut?
You haven't noticed there's been a lot of Main Street Electrical Parade questions lately.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I have my reasons.
And what year did the Disneyland version of Main Street Electrical Parade debut?
Yes.
No, because I'm enjoying these comments. They're pretty funny.
She's going to take the scratch. I mean, I can definitely see Percy Jackson, Percy Thomas. Well, that's not why it suggested Percy. It just sounds
But
more.
Autumn definitely said that Preston would come before Percy.
Of course she
and I
does.
agree.
Of course she does. She's going to agree.
Autumn does not always agree with me.
Uh-uh.
We have a fair friendship where we call each other out when you're right and then you don't when you're wrong.
Time. The correct answer. 1972. Got Pamela, Autumn, Allie Rose, Matthew, Avery. Very nice, everybody. Very nice. Your final question for the night. Here we go.
What is the name of the Pixar short where a boy tries to reach for the moon?
I would be so impressed if you knew this.
I've never seen it.
I know. We watched it together.
What is the name of the Pixar short where a boy tries to reach for the moon?
I see why you tried to do that. It's wrong, but it's a good
Let's
try.
see what the right answer
It's
is.
a good-
I knew it started with that letter.
It's a good try. It's a good try. I'll give you a quarter of a point for that attempt. I'm just giving you all kinds of fractions of points tonight. Time. The correct answer. La Luna. La Luna. We got Daniel. Pamela. Autumn. Matthew. D. Hazel. Avery. Allie Rose. I think that is everybody. Great job, everybody. All right, Jessica's tallying up the points. Don't go away, though. We have a extremely important announcement
So why don't you
about
do
future
that?
stuff.
Why don't you go ahead and announce while I'm counting?
I was going to do that.
Well, it's going to take me a minute to count.
Usually it doesn't, though. Anyway, I will do the announcement at the very end. we'll announce that we do have some other content you guys can check out. We just put out our Matterhorn bobsleds ride on I2I in the parks. That channel, links in the description. So go check that out if you want to see our ride video of that over there. Have a haul video, including this in it, that we just put out last week for you guys. So go check that out here on this channel. So basically, the way to think about it, I2I in the parks has all the nicer edited parks videos, but you still got our unedited vlogs here, and those are coming out weekly still. We're getting closer to the end of the Disneyland trip, and then we'll start our February Disney World trip. And then
our sister-in-law's only been waiting.
I know. Our sister-in-law who went with us in February has just been like nagging me for, you need to put our footage out. I'm like, I'm getting there, but I have to finish the Disneyland stuff first. So that is coming. Plenty of content still left over here. All right, I'm going to give you guys your point totals, and then we'll have our announcements. We got Pam. Oh, everybody scored a lot of points tonight.
Yeah.
That was too easy tonight. Pamela with 14. Daniel with 10. Shelby and Austin 4. Avery 18. Allie Rose with 14. 8 with 2. 8 was gone early, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just thinking, I haven't said 8 in a while. Matthew with 12. Autumn with 10. Benjamin with 3. And D. Hazel with 1. All right, so we have fireside chat time, announcement time.
That is ridiculous. Y'all, imagine being married to him and him being like, I need to tell you something. And it takes him this long to say, I don't like green beans. Please don't cook them again.
What? I don't get that.
Like it's something not that important. And you're just
well,
like,
this is important. So you guys have known that we have been doing trivia nights since the dawn of time here. Not since the very beginning, for 4 years probably. I think we've been doing it. I was about to say, there's another book. We have decided that at the conclusion of this season, which is next week, we are going to take a little bit of a break from trivia nights. Cue everybody screaming now. So that is officially going to happen after next Thursday when we end this trivia night season. How long that will be is not decided yet, but we think, as all good things are, sometimes you do need to take a little bit of a break from them. And we enjoy doing this with you guys, but it is one of those times it would probably be, we're going to get a little bit busier this time of year, and we haven't had a break from that in a while, so we are going to do that. The best way you can stay connected with when we come back with those, I don't want to scare everybody, but if you need to make sure you're subscribed, keep up to date with us on social media and stuff. We'll be making announcements, wherever you can find that type of information on social media in the community chat tab here. But just want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up so you're not shocked next week that we are.
Next week is happening.
Next week is happening. We are going to do it. So come back. For 8 who left early, somebody go tell him, unless he doesn't see this. If you know people that have been here, haven't and want to do it one more time before this bit of an extended break, invite them back in for one more time. And like I said, we like doing trivia night, but it's one of those things that's probably a good time to take one of those breaks. And you guys are saying some similar things there, so we appreciate that. Like I said, we will figure out something in the future, but we're going to go use this time for other things for a little bit of time. But we'll have plenty of content here for you guys. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here, and hope we'll see you on the channel throughout this week over in I2I in the parks. Please do come back next Thursday because we want to send it out with a bang for this season before we take that break. Until we assemble again,
may the force be with you,
and we'll see you.